Hey there, good Sunday morning, June 18th, 2023. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and to my dad especially. Whoops, sorry, I'm chasing gnats off here. Okay, so it's Sunday morning, so that means it's time for the garden update. Look at this stuff. Amazing. Like amazing. Look at this garden. So I got a little fencing project to work on today because this is what free-range chickens can do to Brussels sprouts. Jerks. Freaking chickens. That's what we call them. Okay. So really, in general, the garden's doing fantastic. A few little bug problems here and there is to be expected, but nothing too devastating. Still, that one tomato plant is kind of cranky since I trimmed up the bottom leaves. I don't know if it got a disease or what, but we'll see what happens, but I got plenty of tomatoes. But the cabbages seem to be doing better. I moved some of the herbs closer because I do a little bit of a cabbage worm thing going on. But look at that basil. Look at this basil. I mean, come on. Stuff is magical. Tomatoes are flowering. We've been eating radishes pretty consistently and peas pretty consistently. Occasional beets. A little herb garden there, but they're doing really well. This garden's really doing great. It's fun. And then over here, the squash tunnel is just becoming magical. Look at that. Excuse me. But that's my flower tower. Got that going on. I did have some strawberries in there, but I've been having problems with the catbirds eating my strawberries. So I've had some netting that worked a little bit, but those dang birds are smart and they kind of got in. I took the netting down. You can see it sitting on the bench down there, just so that the bugs could get out of the netting and get into the strawberry flowers a little bit. But I'll cover those back up. But like, look at the squashes trellising. So I come out here like twice a day to train the squash to go on the trellis. So for example, this little one right here, I would just like tuck that in, and then it will eventually just grab onto that. So you can see the pole beans are starting to climb up, and look at this. Look at these crazy squash. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. I guess I have to back up because it's so huge. Look at that. But let me show you the Three Sisters planting. So again, Three Sisters is corn, beans, pole beans, and some kind of like squash, cucumber, melon, that sort of thing. So I did these in these containers, and they're doing great. I learned after I had already planted them that you're supposed to put the corn in first and let that get kind of established before you put in the other plants, but whatever happens, happens. But in the back in here, like, look at that. So fun. But these are doing great. I've got some baby squashes, right? So here's a little baby. I think that one's the Amish pie squash. So cool. And then it's just kind of fun to come out here and look at all the things vining. So now that thing has gotten crazy overnight, so I'm going to pull that one back through the trellis. But there's all kinds of magic happening in here. Let me go around the other side and I'll show you some of the, we got some baby spaghetti squash, but the blooming has started with the squashes and the melons. So we've got, this is a male flower, so no squash on that one. Let's see, what do we got here? Male, good Lord. Here's a female one. Look at that. And there's a baby spaghetti squash in there. So hopefully that got pollinated and that'll grow up to be beautiful. So as I said in the last video, I started experimenting a little with electroculture. So I've got a few of these copper coil rods in the garden. I don't know if there's anything to it or not, but it's cheap enough to play with and it's kind of cool looking. So anyway, that's the update of the garden for today. I gotta get out here and mow the lawn up a little bit. And I got a lot of work to do on my pond patio, but look at how fun this is. All right, peace out, peeps. Have a healthy day and happy Father's Day.